I'm joined by the curator of the Southeast Military Museum, Craig Bird, once again for day 6 of our 11 Days of Remembrance. We're here at the Estevan Legion, and it looks like we have another coin sort of souvenir to feature.
Yeah, so technically it's a pin. It's called a Houwen pin. They were produced by a faction of the Dutch, not only the government, but the faction that was against the Germans basically coming in and invading during the war. So during the First World War, the Dutch government was neutral and they didn't take part in it. And they figured when the Second World War started that they would remain neutral again. And the Germans thought otherwise and ended up rolling into the Netherlands and occupying them. Being that they could see the writing on the wall, they wanted there was a faction that wanted the Netherlands to join Germany and do all of this stuff. And then, of course, the other polar opposite side of things were against that. And they were basically nationalists. And we want to keep Holland. And as a sign of protest, they stamped out these coins. And just like the pendant that we showed yesterday, they would cut out the center of these things and make a pin out of them that you could wear on your clothing to signify that you were pro-Holland and not wanting to join Germany in what they were doing. And it kind of got to the point here where you didn't really want to wear them, because then you got singled out and the Germans were prosecuting and persecuting those people as well, because they were an occupying force. So when they mobilized the soldiers and whatnot, it was popular right at the beginning and then kind of weaned off. And this is one of the examples. It's serialized and it wasn't actually cut out and turned into a pin. So whoever got this pin kind of kept it as a souvenir slash resistance piece and didn't wear it on their uniform to publicly signify what they were doing and that they were against Germany at the time. So again, just one of those nice little collectibles that I would think that a Dutch family would have given that to a Canadian after they were liberated, to say, hey, we were against the Germans coming into this, and thanks for coming to liberate it. And that's how it came to Canada.
And then just looking at the example you have here, I'm wondering if you could speak to the significance of the lion on it.
Well, that's the royal emblem, was the rampant lion. All of the royalty over in Europe is kind of related in a way, but there was also, of course, the common symbols of royalty, and the lion was the strong, just symbol of that. So they often use those in different things. And this is just one. I guess there was 3 other pins that the Dutch had produced to, again, show that they were against the German occupiers at the time too. So I don't, unfortunately, have the other 2 for display here in the museum, but a lot of history, and it's a token of the suffering that the Dutch went through under the German occupation until they were liberated.